Alright. That's that set up. Hey, Spaghetti. Just finishing getting myself set up. Got a couple of cups of tea. The remainder of a pot. And this is another thing that I got sent a key for in my email, or I got asked if I wanted a key. It looked kind of interesting. Um, Speaking of things I got working, or speaking of things I got sent by email, I got Boss Crushers, which I tried to stream a little while ago, working. I'm just kind of waiting on Tyler to get online so we can play it multiplayer. But I haven't seen him online today. I don't know. He's probably busy. But this game is called Vambrace Cold Soul, and it's gave off a few Darkest Dungeon vibes to me. I don't know. Hey Shadow, hey Random, hey Alec, hey Nico. So I'm basically just waiting for everything to get quiet enough in my house to do some narration work. Right, I forgot to move to... there. That should put it live. Or it should in a second. Alright, what the hell is OBS doing? Oh, there we go. I am just on a very long delay. The clown... Which clown one? Bonzi or the Clown Noir? They were both fun. But yeah, I'm basically just waiting for like people in my house to go to bed, and the roads are pretty quiet. But a lot of the time they listen to the TV loud enough for me to hear it very clearly up here, which is a big problem. Alright, this is the place I told you guys about. Looks like the spooks got here first. Was it really worth leaving our regular path to come all the way out here? We're not patrolling today. Besides, if we don't find more supplies soon, we'll all be in trouble. If you've got a better suggestion... I'm not the one that will have to tell Celeste we came back empty-handed. Shut your pie holes. Who knows what's lurking up here? Just look around and see if you can find anything useful. Check out your tutorial graphic above and move out. I'm just gonna... I realize I forgot to set myself to streaming mode on Discord. There it goes. I was beginning to think that it had reset my... There we go. Yeah, Sith Janitor was a lot of fun. I want to redo that because there's a little bit of clipping and it was done on an old microphone. But I really enjoyed the ending rant in that one. It was a lot of fun. How do you get over the hurdle of talking to yourself being awkward? Be slightly insane. I've been over that hurdle for a very long time because I grew up living in the middle of nowhere, and a very large portion of my life was just spent wandering around an empty house while my parents were at work, trying to entertain myself because there was nothing on TV. We didn't have cable. I didn't have any games consoles for a lot of it, and it was just talking. Just come up with something to debate yourself with. Okay, A and D. Command box at the bottom displays interactive options with the environment. Command box on the bottom right displays inventory, bio, codex, and map options. Inventory displays items your team is carrying. Maps current location. Bio is team member stats, skills, and equipped relics. Yeah, I'm getting even more Darkest Dungeon vibes from this. I'm liking it so far. Let me check there. Okay. Health, vigor, combat, lockpick, merchantry, awareness, overwatch, combat skills, equipment, formation. Huh. Okay. All right. So she's got a much better lock. She's just better at everything than everyone else. Saboteur who excels at reconnaissance missions where the stakes are high. She's the only one with long range, so she's definitely best to have here. True damage. Okay, I'm assuming that's gonna come up later. So he's better at fighting, he's better at merchantry. Okay. I assume that this is the tutorial. I assume I'm gonna figure this out later. The door. Is it locked? Open it already and keep your guard up. X. Hold the interact button to clear. Okay, so I can't. How do I switch who I'm controlling? Map. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely something up there. The currency used to buy items. This is really neat. I am very much enjoying this so far. Just from the vibes I'm getting. Let me double check. Settings. Nothing for controls. Character left and right. Okay, so this is the tutorial thing. Okay, so that's other stuff that hasn't come up yet. Okay, I guess he's my character for now. He's the only one with a name anyway. Yeah, I mean, theoretically, Hey Dog, there was stuff to do on the internet when I was younger. I just didn't really have access to the computer or any idea what the internet was for a very long time. Found something. Looks like a chest of some sort. Well, what are you waiting for? Okay, here goes. I can't open it. What? Oh, mother help me. It's a miracle I've survived this long in a company of fools. Just press and hold the button indicated in the tutorial graphic, and voila. It's usually a good idea to have someone with a high sleight stat in your team to do the dirty work. Okay, How do I change who I control? Okay, this is kind of telling me that there has to be some way for me to change who I control. Is that it? Okay. That's a little... I wish there was a quicker way to do that. That's gonna get annoying. Cool. Scrap metal, wood planks, chains, herbal balm. Chests here are different from the ones back in Edena. Forget the chest. Try checking your inventory and character bios indicated as indicated in the bottom right corner of the screen. The tutorial is weird. I'm gonna say that. Okay. Yeah, characters breaking the fourth wall in the tutorial. I have a more tolerance for that. Because I grew up on like the Jack and Daxter and Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank games where they would just go, yeah, just press the circle button. It's freezing out here. You think the spooks are getting close? Did you forget to bring the Geist... Did you forget to bring the Geistometer again? We should keep going. No use going back the way we came if they are. Stay put for too long and they'll catch up. Remember, if your health or vigor drops to 0, we'll be the ones spooking this place. Let's go. I feel uneasy. This place gives me the creeps. Infrasonic totem. Okay, another trap. Best to have someone with high awareness stat in your team to avoid them. Just saw something move in the distance. Get your weapons ready and think fast. Let's make sure we all get home today. Brigands of some sort. Hostile enemies. I've always liked that term. Well, it's a goofy term. I mean, you'd think hostile or enemy would suffice, but no, it's hostile enemies. That I do like, knowing who goes when, instead of Darkest Dungeons rolls at the start of every turn that you don't actually get to see. Yep, normal skills versus flourish. Cool. Guard. Cool. Hey, 4 Elemental. Yes, I do play. I play a lot of tabletop games. I'm currently in 2 Godbound campaigns, gearing up for a Stars Without Number game, a Pathfinder game, a Vampire the Masquerade game, and I got roped into running a 5e game for some people. I'm in a lot of games right now. Let's make these hostile enemies into hospital enemies. Yes. Okay. Short-ranged, mid-ranged, long-range. Short-ranged available in first and second. Mid-ranged can be used anywhere. Can only target first and second. Long-ranged can be used anywhere and can target anywhere. That is... sure. If an enemy is cleared from the first slot, the closest enemy in any position will then occupy the vacant slot. Choose your target. Gotcha. Yeah, I may as well just target the first slot. It's probably what the tutorial expects me to do anyway. Oh, and it even does the corpse filling a slot thing. I think they can all target... Well, I think he needs to... target, No, he can also target that slot, so I'll... Ah, so they're not doing the filling a slot thing. Slightly annoyed enemies. Alright. Told you guys I had a bad feeling about this place. You're the one that insisted we come out here to begin with. By all means, continue quarreling amongst yourselves if you want to be ice pops. We have the spoils we came for, and it's colder than a witch's tit out here. I, for one, am ready to return. Hold up, guys. I see a body. Looks like a girl? Who is it? She's not from Dalark. I don't recognize her, and no other scavenging teams came up here today. Well, we can't help her. Well, we can't help her now. Search the body. Seriously? You search her. Wait, she's still breathing. We should help her. Who knows how long she's been out here. You want to bring her back? Are you mad? We have no clue who she is. She could be with the Green Flame for all we know. She doesn't look like one of them. We can't risk compromising Dalark's location. Celeste will have our heads. And what if she knows how to cast that strange magic? We don't have to worry about that. She's unconscious. Captain Lanville shall decide her fate. Looks like it's your lucky day, girl. So far, I'm very much enjoying this.
I once read a man would have to go below the waves to understand the true scale of an iceberg. Reminds me of you, dear father. I confess I never really knew you. After all, how does one get the measure of a man when there's so much beneath the surface? Nevertheless, I owe my survival of Zumurud's blistering deserts and the wild forests of Sylvia to your training. When I was summoned home to Edina, in order to read your last will and testament, I didn't know what to expect. I suppose it comes as no surprise. You remained a mystery, even in death. I now find myself beckoned to the dwarven realm of Dockheim by the encrypted journal and ancient relic you left behind, on an expedition to the cursed city of Eisenair for answers you never provided. I shall not be daunted. My determination is equal to the task at hand. If, as you say, this Vambrace is the key to entering that forbidden city, I will find what I seek. My journey has been difficult. Since the Vambrace entered my possession, I have been plagued by unsettling dreams of a ghostly blade, cutting me down.
Was just being quiet for the cutscene. It is interesting. So I'm just gonna... I have played Pathfinder on the channel before. It was kind of a mess. I ran it and it was not a good campaign, but it's there. Okay. Okay, am I getting... Am I back? I think that I'm back. I seem to be back? Maybe. Just gonna give it a minute. Yes, excellent. My phone is still being weird with the video feed, so I can't see that. Cool. Glad you can join us, Sleeping Beauty. Who are you? Let's make this clear. I'm the one asking the questions here. You can start with your name. My name is Lyric, Evalia Lyric. I am Lanville Esquire. You're lucky we found you. A moment later, and you'd be another piece of frozen decor gracing the streets. I must have fainted. Never felt a chill like that before. We are, unfortunately, well acquainted with it here. Celeste had half a mind to leave you up there. Good for you, she's not calling the shots, and I was feeling generous. Up there? So we're underground. Looks like I've got a sharp one on my hands. I took the liberty of searching your stuff. Bunch of climbing gear and a strange book nobody can read. Explain. I came seeking answers about my father, the late Dr. Nicolau Lyric. I traveled here from Medina with his journal. Right. Everyone knows nobody goes in and nobody ever comes out of Eisner. Eisner? You mean I'm here? I actually made it inside the city? Suppose, for a moment, I entertain your absurd story. How the hell did you get past the Frostfell? That barrier around the city? I walked through it. Enough of this nonsense. You think I haven't seen what happens when someone touches it? Instant death. The only freaks wandering the surface are either spooks, mad survivors, or the green flame. You're not dead, and far as I can tell, you're still sane. So let's cut through the crap. What's your connection with the green flame? I have no idea who they are. Green... what? Green Flame. The archonic cult hell-bent on destroying the Guardian Alliance. Ring any bells, or have you been living under a rock? They're the ones responsible for this frozen curse? I can assure you that I am not with them. I just got here. You're serious, aren't you? Well, imagine my surprise to learn some Medeni decided to take a leisure stroll on the surface. Listen, I have a matter of great urgency. I'm looking for an individual named Zacard. Do you know of him? There's nothing left for us to discuss right now. But I am feeling gracious today, so I'll tell you what. I'm giving you tentative permission to move about Dalark. Until I figure out what to do with you, that is. Dalark? Oh, that's the name of our lovely abode deep below Eisner. Welcome to paradise. You're just letting me go? There's nowhere to run, so you'd best make yourself at home. In fact, take this. You'll need some if you want to survive down here. What's this? We call it Hellion, and it's the only currency worth anything down here. Consider it a little welcome gift. Never seen paper money. Try anything funny and you're dead in a cell or right back on the surface where we found you. Are we clear? Crystal. Can I read the whole B-movie script? No. I guess I did kind of slip into my Sarge voice for him. Thanks, Logan. There's going to be a lot more. You will find over the next few days, part of the reason I've been quiet for so long. I assume the people criticizing me for doing one entry at a time of Stranded in Fantasy did not realize that I am going to be releasing one of those every day that there is not another video. Or maybe they do, and they think it's a stupid idea. Either or. It probably is a stupid idea. Alright, I guess I need to find something to eat. Is that the private from earlier, or... I don't know. I get the feeling I'm not going to see the other people. The captain's finished with you, eh? That was fast. Please wait while I process your paperwork. Alright. How to keep your body warm. Make a fire. Stand in front of the fire. Be warm. That's not... okay. Keep your distance from her, or you're bound to lose a limb. That's Isabel Salazar. The woman knows black magic. Consider yourself warned. Can't place her, but for some reason she looks so familiar. The frost wind howls around you. Your presence here will bring much anguish. What? I don't understand. Your paperwork is done. Scram before we change our minds. Best keep your distance from her, lest you get hexed. The witch knows black magic. Consider yourself warned. Yep, video every day. I wasn't expecting this kind of overworld design. It kind of clashes with the rest of the art, but sort of works. So that'll be the prison. This is something. Oh, civilians are not allowed here. Okay, fair. I'm assuming civilians are not allowed in most of these places. There seems to be something here. Volsing's... What is this? What are these? Golems? What the fuck? I just need to make sure that... Okay. Okay, good. I had to double check my connection for a second. A page of the Codex. I'm assuming this is a dwarf.
Huzzah! Be amazed! There are no other technical marvels like them in this world.
Yeah, they're quite remarkable. Did you make these yourself?
My name is Volsung, and this is my workshop. Yep, my faithful servants are the handiest. You ever met a golem before?
Golem.
I'm not surprised. You humans don't have the same knack for engineering we do. There's a lot of complex tech running underneath the hoods of these tin men. The inside compartment's made of...
Well, you're quite the handyman. How do they work?
These superior golems are powered by my special brand of engineering and a bit of Sylvani hedge magic. They run on enchanted apples. Too bad Talindra won't help me anymore. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Okay. Cool. Huh. So I guess there's crafting stuff. Nice. This is... Huh. I am... Huh. Halt. You're not permitted to be roaming around here. Calm yourself, good sir. This is my dear friend. Do you not recognize her? Another girl, eh? Tricky bastard. And still need to check her papers, though. No need to bother. I can personally vouch for her. After all, a friend of mine is a friend of the North Venture Company. Alright, alright. Go on. What gorgeous eyes the lady has. Mahorum, relic hunting extraordinaire at your service. Sorry, but isn't that just a fancy way to say you're a thief of antiquities? You offend my sensibilities with such barbed words. I am merely a humble adventurer who got stuck in the wrong place at the wrong time. Thanks for defending me at the market gate. My name's Lyric. Why'd you help me anyway? I have a quick ear, my lady. Life here can be difficult for an outlander unfamiliar with our strange ways. Ah, forgive me. You must be famished. Allow me to take you to the market. That's one offer I won't refuse. Come then, follow me.
Oh.
God. Fucking... the fucking Adam West is mayor. Hello, Yesol. This is Lyric, my dear friend, since... today. She's gawking at me. Yesol, huh? That's a pretty name. How can I help you two today? Do you have anything to eat? I can pay in gold. We don't use gold here, milady. Don't you have any Hellion? Hellion? The fox here traditionally burnt it as an offering to our ancestors. It's now the currency of choice for spooks. You mean this, right? Landville gave me some. Great. Shall we make a deal? Supply runs have been pretty dry these days. Sybarites conduct trade using paper currency called Hellion. Okay, so it's some kind of mystical prayer scrolls that are used as currency. Well, I guess because gold has a lot of other necessary uses in a situation like this. I have 500 to start. Okay, so eating will either lower vigor or nutrition. Huh. Neat. Yeah, black magic money. I'm okay with this. I guess... Since I am probably supposed to buy some food, I guess I'll get one of each. Business picks up soon. Stop right there. Lady Celeste, what brings you to our quiet corner of Dalark? What are you doing out of prison? Mayhaps there's a misunderstanding. Shut your mouth, Mahorum. Guards, arrest her. What? Oh boy. I honestly didn't think you were gonna make it when we dumped you in that cell. Celeste, right? Landville mentioned your team found me. Save the pleasantries. I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. Regardless, you have my thanks. You received no charity from us. My team found you on the street. Thought you might be a green flame agent we could interrogate. Good intel's hard to come by these days. I understand everyone's suspicions, but I already told Landville I have no connection to them. Am I to believe? You just waltzed into Icenair. Ridiculous. The frostfell surrounding this city kills anything that touches it. We have Isabel to thank for that wretched gift that keeps giving. I just saw her in the prison. What does she have to do with all of this? You can stop playing coy. I'm not buying your act, lady. If what Lanville said is true, I'm the first person to enter the city in a year. Nobody outside has the slightest clue what's happening here. Want to know what really happened? We were the fools that got caught in the middle of a civil war. Between who? Tensions between dwarves and drifters is as old as the city itself. We never imagined Icenair would devolve into total chaos. The Green Flame had been here stoking tensions for months, if not years. When the time came, they seized the moment and orchestrated a decisive coup. In whose name? The King of Shades. He cursed this place and keeps an iron grip on it. But I'm sure that's no surprise to you. After all, you show up now? That's convenient. Maybe Lanville believes your little sob story, but you're not fooling me. You've got the wrong idea about me. I came here in good faith. Too bad. You're marching right back into that prison cell, and you're going to learn to get real cozy with that witch friend of yours. Ma'am, we have a problem. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? There's a mad wraith in Dalark. What? How is that possible? It's at the ascending room. Please come quick. Just my luck. Don't think this changes anything. You're coming with me. Could the rumors about the mad wraiths of Icenair be true? Ice Pop Civil War. Everybody stand back. It's no ordinary spook. It's gone mad. And it was a butcher. I was expecting a fight. Celeste, what's going on here? Captain, it appears some spooks hitched a ride into Dalark in the ascending room. Who was on duty? We lost 2 souls here. There are no witnesses as to how they got in, sir. We arrived a moment too late. Lyric stopped it. Is that so? I guess your theory that she was with the Green Flame didn't age well. What say you now? Sir, we shouldn't jump to any conclusions. Nonsense. Get these men to the Sylvani Healing Hall and be discreet about it. We don't need to cause an unnecessary panic. And post some guards on the surface. Lyric, meet me in the war room at the Guardians Barracks. There's someone who would like a word with you. Well, I already stumbled in there by accident, so... Welcome to the headquarters of the Alliance Guardians. Our mission is to maintain order in Dalark until we discover a solution to this crisis. Lanville said you'd come. They're waiting for you. Please proceed. I think there was stuff here, so... What is upstairs? Okay, so that way is Celeste, which is probably not a way I want to go. Crown Loyalists and Drifters. Cool. I'm assuming that is a door that I do not get to go to. Zakard Ventru. Wait, she's looking for a man named Zakard, so it's literally their boss. She wants to speak to their manager. So, I believe it's this way. Guardians are composed of soldiers recruited across the 5 realms and free cities of Athera. Our efforts have ushered in a new era of peace over the world. Priority now is to stop the Shade King. We need to find a safe way to evacuate the survivors from Icenair. Unfortunately, our inability to bypass the Frostfell has stifled our efforts. Frostfell has kept you trapped here this entire time? It's an enchanted barrier surrounding Icenair. Anyone who touches it is instantly frozen to death. Frost fences are getting erected inside the city, too. City map. Looks like the Guardians have profiled the most important people of the city. New frost fences cut off access to the supplies we need at the Ghost Bazaar. Situation is dire, but we're still trying to keep this under wraps. I am assuming that her Vambrace can destroy these barriers, and I have to go around destroying them and opening up new parts of the city. Oh boy.
Yes.
I don't know how it happened, sir, but we're making every effort. Lyric, glad you could join us. I'd like to introduce you to our esteemed leader, Zacard Ventru. Of Clan Ventru. We have vampires here. Zacard. I set out in search of you months ago. I can hardly believe you're standing here now. Oh, please excuse me. Apologies for interrupting. I'm just pleased to make your acquaintance, sir. Please, call me Zacard. Captain just informed me of your unusual arrival. I have a lot of questions, but they'll have to wait. Yes, I'm sorry to cut this introduction short, but we have an ongoing situation. Isabel Salazar escaped her cell and left Dalark. She murdered our guards and allowed a mad wraith into Dalark, putting many lives at risk. But I just saw her, briefly, while having my paperwork done. She even spoke to me as I was leaving. What? She hasn't spoken in a year. Do you remember what she said? I didn't pay much heed to her at the time. Who is she? That witch is one of the Shade King's prime lieutenants. If she gets away, she'll compromise Dalark's location. If that happens, nothing will save us. Then, forgive me for asking, but why aren't you pursuing her right now? We tried. We were unable to follow her through the frost fence, though. She used her magic to bypass it. Frost fence? They're smaller barriers conjured from the same magic as the Frostfell. Green Flame uses them to limit our access to certain sectors of Icesnare. They, too, are deadly to the touch. That wouldn't be an issue for you, would it, Lyric? Sir? It's true, I walked through the Frostfell. I could do so through the power of this Vambrace, but you already knew that, didn't you? How did you come into the possession of this artifact? My late father left it to me. His final letter bid me to seek you out in this cursed place. This Vambrace, he said, was the key to coming here. It allowed me to bypass the Frostfell, harmlessly. Would your father happen to be the esteemed Dr. Nicolau Lyric? One and the same. How could he possibly know that? Well, you have a really weird last name, and it happens to be the same as his name. He is a renowned scholar, and his research on the Archons is unsurpassed. I am well versed in his works. Now before me stands a woman bearing his name and carrying a relic of archonic design. Even I can connect the dots. You recognize this thing? It's called an Aether Brace. Powerful relic indeed. I'm not sure Lyric realizes the value of what she possesses. If all you say is true, then she should give it to us. We could use it to turn the tide against the King of Shades. It's not that simple. I can't remove it. I've tried everything short of cutting off my arm. Lyric, you seek answers, and I'm willing to help you, but our priority now is finding Isabel. Would you be willing to lead a party past the frost fence to find her? This isn't my first tracking mission. I'll help, but when I come back, we need to talk. You need a place to prepare before deploying. Take this scroll of consent and take it to Helga at the Lost Lady Inn. Or and tell Helga at the Lost Lady Inn I sent you. She'll make sure you have a space. My scouts informed me Isabel was moving north towards the entertainment district. We'll send some guardians with you to the surface to help, of course. If you're looking for sellswords, you might have some luck at the recruitment board. In the meantime, I'll make sure the ascending room is set for your next destination. Leave it to me. Her first name is something... It's probably in her bio. Nope. I mean, she gave her first name, I just can't remember it. Hey girl, over there. I'm busy right now, then I'll keep it brief. I'm Maru Han, the acting director of the North Adventure Company in Dockheim. I heard a rumor that Landville was assembling an expedition to the entertainment district. Is it true? Word travels fast around here. There are few activities to while away the hours in Daylark, and the gift of the gab has always been my specialty. Well, your sources were right, but the original expedition was cancelled, and I'm leading the new one myself. Then I have a special request. There is an item of great importance to me in the entertainment district. The merchant, Monduk, is currently in possession of it. What is this item, and who is Monduk? A golden seal called the Oksei. It is granted by the Asadali Emperor and confers legitimacy to its owner to conduct business on behalf of the North Venture Company in Dokheim. Monduk was the company's former chief. This doesn't seem like something worth risking lives over. Risk brings reward. Fetch me the seal, and I'll ensure you get the finest deals in Daylark. You'll need my help if you're planning regular expeditions to the surface. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for it, but I'm not making any promises. The merchant's fate has already been sealed. It is of little use to her now, but it is priceless to me. I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, I am a fan of crossbows. I wish they were more powerful in more games. Or at least not, like, completely useless like they are in a lot of RPGs. Clearly Lyric is super loud. Well, of course. I do like the climbing pick. Tonight just isn't your night, my friends. What are you talking about? Just deal the cards. Taking advantage of a drunk man. Nope. Rumor has it that Foxier Maharam just settled into the Lost Lady. He's been keeping a pretty low profile the past year. Old Red Fox thief extraordinaire. Hey, right. I swear you fucks here will believe every rumor on the street. It's true. Well, I haven't seen him myself, but a friend from the market mentioned it, and his word's as good as gold. The day I believe that is the day I shave my beard. Watch your step. Wouldn't want to trip down the stairs and bust that pretty head of yours. This is an interesting band. Alright. Are you Helga? Well, look what the Snowcat dragged in. I heard there was a new face in town. My name is Lyric. Zakard sends his regards. He said you could set me up with a room here? That's so. Unfortunately, we're full up. Oh. Actually, I might have something for you, but it can hardly be called a room. You used to roughing it? I've had my share of nights without a roof over my head. And you won't have any problems here. We have a space behind the bar that's being used for storage. You can unload over there. I'm not complaining. Make yourself at home and feel free to spruce it up. Sure. I'm assuming this. The Jester is the big bad evil guy. He is really sick of being percussion in a clown mask. That would drive anyone mad. She wasn't kidding. This place is a dump. You take what you can get. Well, if I'm gonna stay here, I might as well clean up a bit. My room was worse than this. This place looks a lot better now. It's really not half bad. I mean, it's fine now, but it was really bad up until like a week ago. For a while, I couldn't even sleep in my bed. That was my own fault. It's about time to head out. I should check the recruitment board Lanville mentioned to see if I can get some more hands for the expedition. Looks like it's about to fall apart, but I'd rather take my chances than sleep on the cold, stony ground. Get my clothes in this closet. Neat. Actually, all the different costumes don't look horrible. Oh yeah, no, my room was cleaned over the course of several months and still just has piles of papers and books lying around. And just old tech that I don't know what to do with, like broken headphones. The player is the final boss. So spoilers for a 10-year-old game now? That's technically the case in Infamous. This is my storage unit. I can keep my stuff here. Space in my pack is limited, and my companions won't be able to bring much either. If I carry too much, I won't be able to continue the expedition to the best of my ability. Sure. A bath with running water. Impressive. I'm assuming it's just a bath. I'm surprised that she has so many amenities in a storage room. Alright. Before I continue, I'm just gonna double check this. There's a message from Tyler that I didn't get half an hour ago because I'm in streamer mode. Infamous doesn't count? I mean, it sort of does. Well, I guess he's from a different timeline than you, so it kind of does and kind of doesn't. This looks like the recruitment board. Let's see if any hired hands are available. Chances to join supply runs are drying up now, what with all the new frost fences being erected around the city.
Damn the green flame, I haven't eaten anything in 2 days.
Yeah, there was a way to sabotage those barriers. This is the recruiting wall. Expedition leaders come here to find willing participants for supply runs to the surface. You meet a lot of interesting characters around the recruiting wall. Most of these people have seen some action on the surface. Many of them have even encountered mad spooks. I nearly lost my tail on the last mission. Luckily, we all made it back in one piece. Since the Green Flame have tightened their grip on the entire city, your tail might end up being the least of your worries next time. Permission to lead expeditions is only granted to a select few. The volunteers on the recruitment wall are willing to risk their lives just for the opportunity to bring something back. There's my plague doctor. I can't tell you how many of these guys are gonna end up on a stretcher and back in our hands at the healing hall. Without these volunteers, Dalark would have fallen into ruin long ago. Despite the circumstances, they're able to keep their spirits lifted up. Let's see who I'm taking. Meet up with your new hires at the Lost Lady before going to the surface. Always helps to put a name to the face. Thanks for the tip. It's the recruiting board. You'll find willing comrades in Dalark who have added their names here. Select comrades to join your expeditions to the surface. There are only 4 candidates now, but you will unlock more allies as you progress. New applicants will appear on the recruiting board from time to time. Cool. Infamous 2 counts if you go evil? Kinda. Everyone is the big bad evil guy in 40k. Matt Ward is the big bad evil guy in 40k. I will agree with that, Nico. Yeah, this is, like, it listed its, I'm just gonna go to its Steam page real quick. Store page. How long will Steam take to load? It's taking ages again today, 'cause Steam's a horribly optimized piece of shit. pharmacist looks like Zelda. Not quite. I think that was the head mage. This game's been getting mixed reviews, and I can kind of... I guess a lot of people... It is very clear that it has roguelike elements and very open about its influences. So it very much feels like the people complaining about the RNG. So far, I haven't really gotten into it. Might not be going into this in the right frame of mind. I cannot tell if that's doors closing or someone shooting something. This is $22. Yeah, it is normally $25. It's currently $22.50. That's not a bad price. I mean, I think Darkest Dungeon was like $30 when it came out. Yeah, it lists its inspirations as Castlevania, Elder Scrolls, FTL Faster Than Light, and JRPGs. And I can absolutely see pretty much all of that. I think that's someone shooting something. I'm just gonna check. Yeah, no, this is the same price as Darkest Dungeon. The cost is nowhere near ridiculous. Especially with... I really like the art style. Ooh, I think I have to take the dwarf. Do I need this companion? Yes, he is a dwarf. Of course I need this companion. Okay. I may have forgotten to actually check his stats. So I'm just gonna go back into my stream, because I have this lovely advantage, and double check what his stats are. 18 health, 15 attack, or no, 15 vigor, 3 attack, 2 sleight of hand, 2 mercantile, 4 awareness. So he has the highest awareness of everyone, which is good. And he's got, like, decent awareness. Great at haggling and spread damage. I don't know how good spread damage is gonna be. But the haggling may be worth it. He's not terrible at lockpicking. I kind of want to take the Dragoon just because he's a big angry lummox, and I like that kind of character. But... oh, great at porting, which I'm assuming means he can carry more? Yeah, I would like him in my party. Now, do I take the Fencer or the Arccaster? She's better at lockpicking, she's better with people. I think the negotiation skills are... yeah, I'm going with the negotiation skills. And I feel like I should go back and talk to people. Oh god, I made a good choice. I made the right choice.
Hello.
Oh, laird, they gone and did it. You're the whelp what's leading us? Looks can be deceiving. You should be more focused on making sure your aim is straight. Someone is definitely hunting.
Hey.
I'm not going up there for you. I'm honor-bound to protect the survivors gathered here. Fair. Cat girl. Yara Jang. Yep. I reckon my reputation will be pretty high after all this. Never been sidekick material myself. Cool. I feel like I should just double check everyone's. Cool. So she has spread shot, and that's a long range, so she is fitting in the back. He has a mid-ranged and a long range. So I feel like I should move him back one and have Grundy and... No, Grundy is the dwarf. Humphrey and me in the front. Cool. Actually, wait. Cool. This seems like the right thing. All right. Let's see how bad we're gonna fuck this up. Yeah, I am really glad that I got... I guess technically... Actually, hold on. Who has the best trap sense? What's the best, or the best awareness? Grundy. So Grundy is actually going to be leading the party due to his awareness. Halt. You'll need Zakard's scroll of consent before you can use the ascending room. Zakard gave it to me. Here. Okay, looks like everything checks out. You can use the statue over there to operate the lift now. Do you have any questions? I do. What's on your mind? What is this thing? This lift looks like a huge steel container hanging from a bunch of cables. Something tells me there's more to it than that. Glad you mentioned it. We owe all our lives to this machine. Without this miracle of dwarven engineering, nobody would be able to reach Dalark or the surface. The ascending room does not simply move up and down. It moves in 3 dimensions through an elaborate network of underground tunnels. Using this, you'll be able to move between Dalark and several locations on the surface of Icenier quickly and securely. Since the ascending room follows a randomized path every time, it's virtually impossible to detect and trace its route back to Dalark. Nobody, not even the most skilled dwarven engineers, knows how this contraption works now. After all, its design and engineering may be dwarven, but this baby is powered by arcanic magic. In short, Dalark is safe unless it gets compromised from the inside. That's why use of the ascending room is strictly relegated to those with permission from our lord. That's also a really good explanation for the roguelike elements of the dungeons. Where does it go? The ascending room connects to several locations. We mainly use it to travel to the entertainment, residential, and industrial districts, though. It is obscured from plain sight and reveals itself only to those who have traveled in it. What if someone from Dalark decides to reveal the way here? If someone with knowledge of how to operate the lift shared those details, we'd be in trouble. That's why everyone is thoroughly vetted before being given permission to journey up. Who made it? Balthazar once told me that construction of the ascending room was commissioned by a legendary dwarven king from some distant age. Interesting enough, some design motifs bear striking resemblance to the imagery used by the Augurs, the most elite soldiers of our own alliance. What's the connection? Who knows what mysteries this deep place holds? One can only guess what the ascending room's mural means. Any more questions? Nope. Thanks for your help. I'm gonna do one more look at my... Yeah, he can fire from anywhere and hit anywhere. He's got pretty reasonable health, actually. I'm actually gonna move... Can Lyric... Yeah, no, I feel like this is a better... Yeah, this feels like a good layout for now. Companion is a layman engineer. It was his dream to come to Dockheim years ago to study dwarven tech. Now that he guards the lift, he won't shut up about how great it is. No wonder he was so happy to talk. Okay, this is it. Once we head up, there's no going back. Let's go.
We have a job to do.
The ascending room is an ancient device constructed to ferry passengers from Dalark to various locations on the surface of ice and air. Choose your desired destination and go. Well, we have to head to the entertainment district. Let's go. Yes, Lyric saves the world and Wawa is founded. Did I just connect again? Just gotta make sure I didn't. I'm starting to get worried that loading screens are gonna disconnect me. I hope not. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth viewing. Okay, that's fine. Seems to be fine. I didn't drop any frames. Cool. Looks like this is the hidden entrance to the city. Could freeze to death up here. I'd better hustle if I want to find Isabel. That is a big serrated sword. Serrated swords are dumb. Chapter 2, The Merchant. Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. You made my father into an ice pop. Prepare to freeze. God, that was a terrible impression.
You!
I'm Sarge. The card told me you were coming up. The people I pull half frozen from the surface usually avoid coming back up. Celeste mentioned one of her scavenging parties found me. Thanks for saving my life. I suppose I'm a glutton for punishment. You know, the green flame and feral animals aren't all you'll need to worry about up here. Camping. First time I've had to deal with the possibility of camping in such conditions. Good camping spot may be the difference between life or death. Make sure your Overwatch has a high stat so you can reap the benefits of resting well. It's also an opportunity to get to know your companions. Your lives are in each other's hands, after all. What should I be worried about up here? The spooks are naturally drawn to your presence, so you're being hunted the moment you set foot out here. Almost everything has an irrational desire to see you dead. Make sure the person leading your team can detect traps. You'll have plenty to contend with between the natural obstacles, traps set by the green flame, wraiths, and mad survivors. A lot of strange things afoot here. I'm sure you have plenty of tales from the field. You don't know the half of it. You'll see soon enough when you encounter a strange event. Consider your options carefully before making your next move. What happens next could save or be the death of your party. I'm good. Take this. Call it a geistometer. It'll let you know when the spooks are getting close by measuring the ghost fog. It's an interesting contraption. Check its status at the bottom left corner of the screen. And when the ghost fog comes up, you'll know the mad shades are nearby. When that happens, make sure you leave the area as quickly as possible. They sound like a handful to contend with. Just try to come back in one piece, soldier. Cool. Whoa, those gunshots are getting closer. This is a different Sarge. I am just gonna quickly... Where's the better awareness? He does. That was wrong. I wanted to swap him with Humphrey. There we go. Everybody stop. Is this the frost fence? Be careful around that. The green flame have been putting them up around putting them up around the city to block our way.
It's the reason I'm here.
What's the plan? I thought you knew knew a way around it.
No, we're going through it.
You can't be serious. Touching it is instant death.
How do you think I got into the city to begin with?
Alright, everyone. Step back. I've only done this once before, and I honestly don't know what's going to happen next.
Here goes nothing.
Someone is after me. Yeah, no, I live in the backwoods, and there's a lot of people hunting around here. It's probably someone out in the woods hunting. Out of season, most likely, but still. It's their property. I don't care. It's gone. What kind of magic is this? This Vambrace protects me from arcanic magic. Could use it to help us escape this city. Seems I can destroy these smaller frost fences, but that's not the case for the frostfell surrounding Icenare. Okay, let's move out. I need to reorganize my party again. Oh? Gerard. Mortals! It seems that traffic is busy in the entertainment district today. My name is Gerard. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Hands up where I can see them. You can speak? There is no need for hostilities. I come in peace, a simple merchant of fine wares. How did you pass the frost fence? Sure. Frost fence is no impediment to me. I have the ability to walk through them. Interesting indeed. You must possess a magic that is neither blood nor hedge. I suspect a sense of urgency in your manner. I'm willing to help you, in a show of good faith. You said traffic was busy today. Did you see someone pass through here? As a matter of fact, I did. I passed a woman today. Tall, dark, and brooding she was. Sounds like our woman. Which way did she go? Ah, well, my generosity does have its limits. I would be willing to point you in the right direction, for a price. What do you want? I'm searching for something. Nothing important, just a small golden company seal known as the Oxay. It's the same seal Mara was looking for. My dear, you would stand to gain much from such a deal with me. I merely seek your agreement to return to the Oxay to me, should you stumble upon it. What is your purpose? And why, pray tell, would a wraith need such a thing? Much like my living counterparts, I am still a merchant dealing with physical goods. No, death has not hampered my ambitions. However, with the authority of the seal, I could regulate trade amongst the wraiths. Do I make a deal or keep it vague? No promises. It's highly unlikely I'm going to stumble upon this Oxay, but I'll let you know if we do. You need to learn a thing or two about doing business, girl. In any case, I saw your woman. She was heading north through the Ghost Bazaar. Coincidentally, I was heading the same way. Beware, the road there is not safe for the living. And the bazaar is even more dangerous. I've heard tale of the merchant Munduk. Terrible thing what happened. The King of Shades corrupted Munduk and turned her into a vengeful shade under his control. She was once an individual of great renown. Now her corrupted spirit is maddening the minds of the wraiths in her local area, though I do not know the full extent of her damage. We need to head out now. Maybe we'll see you at the Ghost Bazaar. Go with the All-Mother, Warmblood. Everyone wants the little... Okay, so I'm assuming that's... You can retreat to Dalark at any time from the pause menu. You will keep your surviving allies in loot, but lose your expedition progress. Find shelters between neighborhoods to craft and use items. Unfortunately, your team will be exposed and unable to rest here. I'm assuming that might be the bazaar? Glowing thing seems more likely to be where I need to go. Yeah, in a fight... So, serrations are useful for certain forms of cutting, but most knives that you use for meat cutting are simple straight blade, or are simple smooth-edged blades. Let's find out what's in here. Road of Riches. Oh, that's a campfire spot, I guess. Okay. Map. Filled with about 10 street paths. Checking the map on the field will show you which street you're on. You must reach the neighborhood exit to progress. Each street has at least one encounter event. The street's encounter icon will be displayed after you have discovered it. You need to clear 5 neighborhoods to reach the boss dungeon. The map is unavailable in areas Lyric has little information about. Cool. So if I go up... So straight is a more direct path, but up has the potential of more loot. This is early game, so I'm going to try this. Anything back here? Oh. What, pray tell, is this? This is the workshop. So there's workshops within levels, too. Cool. So those two are camping areas. This is crafting. So this is another, if I keep going, it's the long route. Which, ooh. Who's got lockpicking? Nobody's really got particularly good lockpicking, so let's try that. Not even my wifey has the muscle to open this. Damn. I should have brought the lockpicker. Rope and thread. Oh shit. At least a mimic's not a fight. Bag of seeds. I guess vigor is infrasonic totem. Damn it.
Keep a wary eye.
Feel something under your boot as you're walking. After stopping to examine the ground, you discover a hidden cellar door. You discover a hidden cellar door leading underground. There may be some good loot in the chamber below. Yeah. Who will take the action? He's already taken a couple of hits. But he has the highest awareness, and I'm assuming that awareness has something to do with this. You lift the cellar door, light a torch, and walk up below. Light fills the dark chamber, revealing an old room filled with an assortment of old boxes and rusted tools. Among the clutter, you discover a useful set of dowsing rods. Get dowsing rod. Nice! Oh yeah, that's the... That was the right way, okay. Actually, I want to see what else is here. I feel like we should camp soon. Oh, merchant. Okay. Oh. Hello, Warmblood. Let's make a deal. Cool. Yes, please. I'll take a couple of those. One of these. Cool. What is this? Hand tremors. Slight -1. Cool. So don't use them to pick locks for a little while. Great. All of my camping spots are back at the start. That could be a problem. Mimic. Of course it's a mimic. Avoided. Nice. Okay, so that's how the avoidance stuff works. The person with the higher... Oh, so the person with the higher awareness will just shout out a warning and stop you with stuff like that. Okay, just more treasure. Oh no, it's only more treasure. Incoming. I should have known this was going to be a fight. Okay. Who's going for... Who do I have going first? It's him. Cool. So V would be reposition, but honestly I think this is okay. So let's make a shot. What am I fighting? A noble, a dance, 2 dancers, and a maid. I can probably get rid of the maid. She's not a big problem. The noble isn't a big problem either. I want to take out the dancers. I should be able to take out this one fairly easily. Did that not hurt her? Did I miss? God damn it. Okay, right. Yeah, the noble, okay. Hold on. Cool. Okay, so she buffs. Okay, I should have been targeting her first. Damn. Okay. I want to get rid of the buffer. Yeah, this game is not as... I was expecting, given the way some of the complaints were, I was expecting the combat to be one of the bigger problems with the game, but, like... I haven't had any real problems with combat or anything. It's been, you know, fine. Let's take him out. Cool. dust, nether pearls, bullion chip. Let's check our inventory. Okay. We're not carrying too much, so we should be fine. Here's hoping the next room... God damn it. I was hoping the next room is a camping spot. Hey, willpower. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's about time we retreat a little bit. Security guard, mad merchant, arccaster ghost. What can we get rid of first? The arccaster, which is also clearly, given that I have an arccaster, a big problem. Okay, the mad merchant has a self-heal and a buff. Cool. What does this do again? Taunt. Deal 1 true damage to 3 long-range targets and attract them to the caster. That target receives combat -1 for 1 turn. Only attracts if within range. That's actually probably a good idea. Because I really don't want shit hitting my dwarf. And that killed that one. That's a weird sound effect that makes me uncomfortable. Okay, this one... Target the buffer. Ah, nice. I made a good choice with that one. What does her ice pick do? Deals 4 true damage to 2 mid-range targets. I feel like that's useful right now. What does his do? Deal combat damage. Deal 6 true damage to 1 mid-range target. I could kill the Goral with that. Apparently it also damages itself and freezes the game. Whatever it's doing right now is giving me some frame drops. Game? I'm assuming this is because I'm streaming, honestly. I'm very glad that I put him into... Could probably kill him. I could probably kill the security guard right now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. Oh, damn. It's buffing again. But I should be able to kill it before its next turn. Or it might kill itself on its next turn if I get close. Yeah, it's dead. Oh boy. Yeah, my spectral whatever is way too high now. I need to get the fuck out of here.
Stay alert.
Yeah, no more camping for me. Only running. She only heals? I don't know. She was also doing some debuffs and damage to my characters. Wait, this is a campfire. Northern shelter. Okay. Cool. Anything I can make here? Can make some herbal balm or an herbal patch. Or I can almost make an herbal patch, which requires 2 herbal balm, or which requires an herbal balm. So it's probably worth making that. So if I do get some more junk, I can make another herbal patch. Endemic brew, dwarven brew. Can start equipping people with things like this. I might actually put that on my dwarf, because he has a good awareness already. That'll really bump his awareness and his max health. That goes on the... Fine vest. Huh. Let's check inventories. How do I equip a new Codex Luminous, which I'm assuming is where all my Codex pages have been going. I guess this is just for crafting, which is a shame. I was hoping I could get some health here. There's definitely something here. Hopefully I can get a little healing.
Keep a wary eye.
Let's have Mira take a look. You've left the cellar door, light a torch, and walk over. Useful chains. Nice. Some come on, junk. Damn. Gotta be some junk somewhere. No? Damn. I am about ready to abandon this expedition because we are in a rough spot here. Thank you, Dwarf. Yes! Oh god, good. Who has the highest Overwatch? She does, actually. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, choose your Overwatch. Her. Isabel spoke to me only moments before she escaped. I wonder what she wanted to say. Passage of time while amusing your comrades will raise the Geist meter by 5 terror. If your Overwatch stat will affect the resulting benefit. No. I will do my other shit first. Crow. Scouting a nearby place, path will raise the Geist meter 5 terror. Only Shadowmancers and Fencers can use Ravens. Okay. It's going to be another long, cold night. I would have expected the big guard to have a higher Overwatch.
Oi there! Explain Dwarven tech to another race? Ha! Be easier to teach a turtle bear to dance.
Sleeping. Right, so let's use some herbal balm on him. Vigor and lowers health. That ups health and lowers vigor. Cures hoarse and sleepy. Cures befuddled and hypothermia. I will use this also on the dwarf because the dwarf has a lower max health, which means he's actually a bit lower. I'm gonna go with sleep. I'm assuming that raises vigor, and this raises health. This will probably... I think I need vigor more than I need health. And we're just gonna make a beeline for the exit. Gains vigor equal to Overwatch. Nice. Let's check the map. Let's see, what's the fewest streets I can go? 2. If I go right for the exit, I only need to pass through 2 more streets. I think I can get away with a rest. This is currently... Cool. I think it's about time we move. I like this. It's balancing... It's like the, It reminds me of FTL's Rebels following you. And you had to balance your path over... You had to balance your path around how close you were willing to let the rebels get. Okay, we just want to go this way. I'm sorry, who? Who the fuck is this? Hi!
Wary eye.
You are approached by a ghostly man with a friendly demeanor. He smiles and says, "Hello, friend. Could I trouble you for a moment?" I will have her. She has the highest mercantile. The dwarf really did need healing. Let's hear what he has to say. He shows you his special cocktail. In my previous life, I was a connoisseur of this drink. Its fine craft is still a hobby for me in the afterlife. I would be honored if you could sample it and give me your impressions. I'm sure you'll agree it's the world's best. Oh, this is a bad plan. Okay, at least he's not telling me to drink it immediately. I thought he was going to tell me to drink it immediately. What does it do? Vigor 6. Nice. Okay, I'll take it. Cool, so we want to go up. Okay, this shouldn't be too rough. Rioter, outdoor engineer, police, and bard. I can kill the engineer pretty quick. The police is probably the biggest problem, though. How much damage does his regular do? It just deals combat damage. So I guess that's equal to combat. So I can't kill anything. Or I can use this and immediately deal enough damage to kill this target. I don't think that's worth it. But due to the current... Let's see, 3 and 4 are gonna go, and then I'll get to go again before 2 or 1 goes. If I can kill 2, that'll also give me one of them who doesn't get a turn. Oh. Dandy spirits I got here. Oh, that was bad. What's she got now? Lowered her combat and her awareness. Okay. His does 1 true damage to 3 long-range targets. Cool. So that'll kill that one, and I can weaken the others. Yeah. Kill that one. Weaken that one. And which one has the higher... This one has a higher combat, but... the bard's probably just gonna buff, so I think I'm just gonna do that. Cool. Now we get 2 turns before this one goes. So if I can kill it quick... Okay, 2 true damage, or just combat damage. Her combat is lower, so I think I'm gonna need the 2 true damage. Combat damage, which is 2, or 4 true damage. That's only to targets in mid-range. It's not worth it. But this can kill this guy, which is also good. Because I'm not killing that guy this turn. So now I don't have to worry about the other guy. Should... Now, if I target this guy with both of these two, I should do it. Oh. Critical. Okay. I'm okay with this. I should have targeted that one because... Oh, I think all he has left is buffs. Nice. Yeah, the ghost door-to-door salesman is the true big bad evil guy. Cool. That was very much in my favor. So I need to look for whichever entrance is up. That'll be this one. Right? I need to double check. Yes. Cool. Can I get out of here before the spirits attack? Well, before any more spirits attack. Huh. Nice. Now, what was it? Clear. Do I go left or do I go right? I don't know. Actually, it's 11th. I want to finish this one. It's five neighborhoods. That was neighborhood 2? If I quit the game, what? Progress you've made after departing through the ascending room will be lost. Sleeping in Dalark saves your status. No. Damn. Because I need to do some. I promised I'd do some recording tonight, but I've also got things in the morning. Okay, let's go through this one. Spa house. We're just gonna beeline it now. Oh yeah, we kind of have to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go the shorter route. Camping. Okay. Yes.
Oi there!
Okay. And we're also going to sleep once. And then merriment. And I think she has 8 of 16, so I'm actually going to give her this. Cool. And we should be ready to get moving. Oh shit, was that the wrong way? No. Okay, so I assume... Okay, yes, so that'll be down. Will be that one. She's got deafened. Awareness -1. That's fine. Mimic. Come on. Damn. Good thing I gave her that, drink. Cool. Alright. Oh, what is that? Oh. I guess that the drink also bumped her combat stats. So if we just keep going for a bit, we should be fine.
Keep a wary eye.
Oh. You encounter an old leather-bound tome. It lays upon an ornate book stand. The inscriptions running along its pages beckon you to read it. I'm gonna... Let's read it. The lyric is in good shape. You scan through the tome's old pages, you discover spells scrawled in an unknown but legible language. You read a few passages aloud and feel an eerie sensation surround you. Your actions may have summoned something terrifying. Oh. Goody. I am not reading books again. Combat. Golem? Golem guard, 13 health, 4 attack. Okay, to get hit. What else? Caster has how much health? Not much. And she can get killed by something else. You know, it doesn't matter because those are equal. So they're all debuffed. I'm just gonna start guarding with him. Yeah, that needs to die quick. This does 6 true damage, right? 4 true damage. Damn. That still needs to happen. Okay. And then she gets to kill. Nice. And I think should be able to kill this. Cool. Nice. We got through this combat pretty easily. Yeah, no, so far I am getting a very people didn't know what they were doing, so they gave it a bad review vibe. I feel like there is a possibility that the levels are a little drawn out, but I don't feel like the game is unfair. Oh, merchant.
Keep a wary eye.
Casino dealer. You encounter a ghostly casino dealer. Even as a wraith, it seems she's still providing her services. Care to play a game of chance? Have a seat and have some fun. The game is simple. 4 cards from which to choose, and that choice is yours. This feels like a scam, but I have to. Lyric. Does she have higher? Mira has a better mercantile. You sit down and she spreads the cards across the table. From the right side, insignia, king, queen, knight, queen, king, jester. It's time to choose. I'll choose the queen? Never choose the jester, I know that. Interesting choice. The dealer chooses from the remaining cards. You play several sets with her, but you're unfamiliar with the game's complex rules. This may not be your game, Warm Blood, she says. No. Yes, better to give up now. I must confess I never took you for a quitter, though. Ah. I wish I hadn't been forced to play. Catch it, bud. Catch it. It's already got hand tremors. Sure, doesn't matter. I need to bump it. I keep forgetting to put that, I keep forgetting to put the, artifact on him when camping. Oh, this is the way out. Cool. Let's go this way. This looks interesting. That was 3. This is 4, so I need to get through this one, and then the next one, and then I get to the boss.
Keep a wary eye.
Ha ha ha, we are not reading this. I know better now. Okay, so, quickest path. So I have to go through here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2. I'm just gonna go straight. Especially in case I wind up needing to camp. I think I do because Humphrey needs health because he's been the target of fucking everything. But mostly we need more vigor.
Keep a wary
Ghost
eye.
dog? You find a ghostly dog blocking your path. It watches you with a calm but curious eyes. Nothing about its demeanor seems threatening. Then again, who can presume to know the mind of a supernatural beast? Let's interact. Hey, Lyric, you are the least fucked up of all of us. You step closer to the dog and slowly kneel before holding out your hand. When the ghost dog sees your gesture, it walks forward, sniffing for a moment, then leaps into your arms. As it licks your face playfully, you realize he would have made a good companion in his past life. Vigor +5. Nice! I feel like that could have also gone really badly. Oh boy, does this feel bad. The dwarf has been pretty good about avoiding most traps. Okay, let's check their health. Security guard, nobles, and a maid. Kill the maid. No, she doesn't get a turn. Next up, target the... Well, I'm not going to kill anything either way, so I'll kill the guard. I'll work on taking down the guard, I think. So now he has 4 health left. How much? I could have killed the noble. That was a bad play. That was a bad plan. But the nobles are pretty much useless, so honestly, not even a problem. Yeah, huzzah, Spook Puppy didn't gnaw my face off. I keep meaning to lower the latency on the YouTube stream, and I keep forgetting, because it's really, really high. There's lots of spectral dust. I'm gonna be, like, swimming in that now, throw away a bunch, and then find out that I need more. That I'm, like, out of it. Okay, so we want to make a lower turn, I think? The map is a little weird. 2 live brigands, a dancer, and an arccaster ghost. Arccaster ghost goes first. Or dies first, I should say. Or actually, if I target this one... No, it has... No, I should be able to kill it before it gets turned. Yep. Yeah, we need to sleep again. You are to target this one and slaughter it. It gets turned. Because they've actually got decent combat stats. Now we are targeting... We're not going to be able to kill the dancer before it goes, but we can kill the arccaster before it goes. Or I should have said that the other way around, because we're not killing the arccaster before it goes. Oops. I should still be able to kill the dancer before it goes, though. Doesn't have that high health. I do like hits seem to be guaranteed. Oh, almost guaranteed, I guess. Yeah, Humphrey is close to death. He is not on death's door yet, but he's close. I don't know if this game has an equivalent of death's door. I wish somebody had a healing ability. So head down. Yep. Okay, and this is the last place before the exit. Come on, junk. Come on, junk. Damn it. Literally, all I need is junk. Okay, next one is the end of this expedition. It's 5 for the boss, I believe. Curious about what's up here. Okay, quickest way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. This might be the first one again. Hey, another spooky pup.
Keep a wary eye.
Who needs more? I'm gonna let Mira interact because she's been dealing with a lot of vigor sapping shit. Mauling you with its sharp teeth before running off into the dark. Oh, goody. This spooky puppy did gnaw my face off. Also, good thing I interacted with her because she has more health than Dorf. Dorf needs healing again. Yeah, I do not have time to fuck around and go through other rooms. This one's a fight. No, it's not. Junk, please, junk. Yes! Okay. We just want to go straight up. What? Shit, vigor kills you. I'm actually going to abandon this right now because I didn't realize their vigor was getting so low, and if I go to another room, I'm losing, like, half of everyone. Yeah, all the progress you've made after departing through the ascending room will be lost. I like that. I fucked up. I'm gonna see about getting back through the first 3 before I start streaming this again, because I want to stream this again. This is really fun. I don't know when I will. I've got, like, games on all my days off throughout the rest of the week. But yeah, it's fun. I'm gonna quit now. Good opportunity to quit. To give up. And, I'm gonna be going into my Discord server to, read a few things live for, some of my, Patreons. So, that'll be that for now. It's a little later than I wanted to get started, but okay, oh well. And I'll see you guys all later. This is a very interesting game, and I'm interested to play more.